A scramble makes it appear as if it had stopped at some point, and now there's a scramble again. How can you
Yes.
have a scramble over something that's been going on for 500 years? You see, another deception there. That at some point, the Congolese were actually enjoying the resources of their country, except for this current scramble being led by the Chinese, being led by the United States, being led by the EU as well. No, there's no scramble. This is a continuation of what's been going on for 500 years. And I recommend Walter Rodney's, it's on YouTube, A Crisis in the Periphery, Africa and the Caribbean. And Rodney says the mistake that we tend to make is that at some point things change. And he says, no, he says the system always comes up with answers. But this is an ongoing process that's been going on for 500 years. It changes, it shapes and forms whenever there's a contradiction. So he said at some point, we ourselves were commodities, enslaved. And then the contradiction made that, unacceptable. So they took another version, colonialism. That was a modification. The contradiction became too much.
Yeah.
So they took another version. Give them independence, so long as we maintain control. Neocolonialism. And that's the version we've been dealing with since pretty much the 1960s. And then one final point. And this is similar to what we discussed when we were talking about Cuba in the beginning of today's conversation. Without an alliance, Congo will never survive. Congo will never survive in the sense that things won't change. So Leopold had his version. His version was, 10 million Congolese dead. Leopold got what he wanted.
Yeah.
Then came the formal Belgian colonial regime after they took it away from Leopold. They got what they wanted. Right. Then they were kicked out. They put, Patrice Lumumba won election. They took him out. They put Mobutu. So that was the new version that lasted until kicked Mobutu out. And now, since the demise of Mobutu, we have seen various forms, Kabila, Rwanda. And now we have the Trump version of what Leopold was doing in the 19th century. And Congo can't protect its resources alone. It's so weak. It's so weak. Collectively, if a number of countries came together, and how do you come up together? You have to give up some political power, right? And form at least a stronger, cohesive nation. But those leaders, it goes back to what I said in the previous topic. At the end of the day, our worst enemies are these neo-colonial leaders.
African
Over
elites
to you, sister.
or African accomplices.